Spring ball is officially underway in Fresno. I'm here with senior wide receiver Josiah Freeman. Josiah, how was the energy at practice today?
It was a lot of energy, a lot of guys excited to get out here. And I think that's just the competitive nature, of both the offense and the defensive side. But, we're all brothers at the end of the day. We love to compete. So, it felt good to finally get out here, go against, someone else, different color jersey. But, the energy was great out here. Good day one for sure.
What are you personally working on in spring ball?
Like the mental part of the game. And it's even the off the field part of it, like recovery, treatment, getting upstairs with the quarterbacks, learning the playbook side of it, not just, running this route because it's drawn up, but knowing why and where I got to be at this specific time. Because at the end of that's just going to help elevate, my game, the quarterbacks, and just the whole chemistry in general.
A lot of new guys on this team, but what makes you think this team could make that run for a Pac-12 championship?
We all bond very well, and I truly believe that our bond off the field will carry on onto the field. And just trusting one another. Like quarterbacks always say, I need to trust you to be where you're going to be, so I can get you the ball. And we really take that to heart. As receivers, because we want to help them look good too. Because some people might say, oh, the quarterback did this, but we got to be where he needs us to be. And the defense, I feel like the defense speaks for itself. They led the nation in multiple categories last year. So, and they have a great bond themselves. They always come chirping on our when they come to our field. When it's time to go 11 on 11. And it's just the competitive nature we all have. I feel like iron sharpens iron. We're all just getting each other better. And we all trust Coach Enns. We're all bought into the process. Getting 1% better each day. Just stacking these days now, we get 15 practices and just making these count because, it's all going to play a role when we get to the fall, when we get to fall camp, because it's just going to click like that.
Last question, is there a big play or a shout out you want to give to someone that you saw at practice today?
I'll give a shout out to the D linemen. D linemen, they came to play today for sure. There's some good guys on that we got back, for spring. But I definitely give a shout out to the D linemen. That's an exciting group to watch. They be talking here and chirping, but there's a lot of great guys out there, and it's just fun to watch. They play with a lot of energy and passion. So that's really shout out to those guys.
All right, thanks, Josiah.
Thank you.